Okay, that's 1 negate. Okay, that's 4 negates. Okay, that's 5. 5 negates. That's a floodgate. Okay, so the final count is 5 negates and a floodgate-ish. That's fine. What does our hand look like? Oh. No, that's fine. That's fine. He's definitely gonna negate Hydra Slumber, but Triple Tactics is actually a bit iffy. He's definitely gonna negate if we try to steal one of his monsters, but if we just play the draw effect, he might think we have something else in hand that's a better target for the negate and just let it resolve. Huh. Gonna be honest, I didn't actually think that would work, but hey, that's good. Love Golem gets rid of his remaining negate, and of course he max seizes, but that's fine, who cares? Suddenly our pile of trade-ins are alive, and so is our game plan. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save you some time here. What happens after this point is that I misplay a lot, but so does he, and then I win because timeout. Yeah, that's the Ad Emancipator matchup in a nutshell. Yeah, so this deck doesn't actually take a lot of thought to play. You're just summoning big dudes and then getting bigger dudes onto the field. Usually Draglubion because Numeron OTK is pretty good. Sometimes you need Dingirsu because he can do non-targeting removal. And he's also a really funny line into Zeus sometimes. But of course, if we're just summoning big dudes, we wouldn't be able to compete with the meta right now, so we're also playing Deep Sea Diva because that is how we get our level 10s in play. We can get Barone and the generic Sword Soul, whatever their name is. And that is pretty good. If you can get an empty board, which sometimes your opponents will give you, because it can be pretty clear you're playing a blind second deck, what you want to do is just get those 2 guys on the field, which you can using Gypsy Diva and maybe a Smack or something. And then after direct attacking with both of those guys, you just go into this one dude, and then you're good to go. That's 8,000 damage. Most importantly, the generic Sword Soul is actually really good because his banishment effect is a good way of getting rid of that annoying runic field spell, which, hey, yeah, that's nice. Okay, so the only thing we're playing here that might not be immediately obvious what it's for is the Mind Control and Change of Heart. They're here because of Spright, for the most part. Yeah, it's a little known fact, but those cards have a secret effect that reads, get rid of a Spright negate, which is very nice. Reason being, if you just kaiju over one of the sprites, they can still negate something else, or they can bring them back with a Link monster. But if you just steal them, you're generally good. Most Sprite decks are only playing one of them, so either they have to waste their negate on one of those 3 cards, or you just take them. And of course, if you get through all the negates, you can just use whatever you steal to go into Zombie Vampire, because anything you steal gets treated as level 8. So, is this deck tier 0? Not really, not even remotely, actually. Is this deck worth the cost? Probably not, gotta be honest with you. Do you have to pay attention at all to play this deck? Nope, not even a little bit. Is this deck fun? Personally, yeah, I think this deck is really fun. I know that I'm talking a lot about how you don't have to think when you're playing this, but there is always a few different lines, and when you're navigating through negates, you gotta think at least a little bit, and personally I find it really fun. It's probably not worth the gem cost on Master Duel, but hey, you know, if you have a different account or something, I'll try it out.